What's going on, beautiful people? D'Lo Brands back for another video. And in this new AI world, it is becoming more and more possible to market your entire business only using AI tools. And today, we are going to be exploring an AI tool that has been supercharged. So basically, we have Pomely. Okay, this is Google's kind of like marketing agent, if you will. And I recently made some adjustments to our AI built website, which we vibe coded, and it looks new and it feels new. Right now it's on light mode. Right now it's on dark mode, and it feels different compared to what it was before. So I want to see what Pomely can extract in addition to now it is supercharged by Gemini 3 Pro. um, I'm excited to get in here and test it out. So let's go in here. Things to know. Let's agree. Click OK. Okay, cool. So this is what we're gonna do. We are going to go to Business DNA, and we have this that we tried before in a previous video, but that was when it was only on Gemini 2.5. So we're gonna reset this. We're gonna delete, and now we are going to go through the regular screen as it is. So we're going to get our business DNA, then we're going to get ideas, and then we're going to get creative. So all we're going to do is type in our website, theviewsagency.com, or you could do this with your website, whatever it is. And now it is going to go and analyze your entire website, go look at it, and gather all the colors, the design style, the font style, everything that it needs, the copy style that it needs to create the best marketing material for you. And the reason why I wanted to make this today is because if you guys saw my previous video with Manus automating social media, so let's say you have Manus housing your entire brand DNA, okay? And then you just give Pomely kind of your website, and it has your brand styling. So let's say you create a flow between Manus and Pomely to get the best on brand post and post them automatically. And you can have a schedule for that, every single day at a specific time. I'm about to set some more content schedules. I want to do better in content for my business this year. So I'll be definitely taking advantage of these things myself. But this is going to be about a 10-minute wait in it gathering your business DNA. But trust me, it would take so much more time besides that. Like in my company, we literally integrate into our clients' businesses. So we literally become their brand, and that takes time. So if this thing can become your brand in 10 minutes, take it. But we will be back once it has finished this process. All right, so we are back, and Pomely has extracted all of the images from our website. It has extracted our tagline, it has extracted our colors, our fonts. It has literally done everything to extract things from our website and learn our brand. So it has our brand values, our brand tone of voice, brand aesthetic. I'm really liking this. So um I'm actually going to take off some of these because these are client works. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it in. I'm gonna see if it notices that these are client works. I'm gonna take off my picture, and that is it. Uh, yeah. So let's say looks good, and now we are at the place where we can create our first campaign. So it has some down here based on our brand business DNA. But let's say, March, we're coming out with a new offer. So let's say create a campaign debuting a new offer called the Resonance Accelerator aimed at helping businesses increase brand resonance in a 90-day sprint. So let's just say we're opening this as an offer next year or next month, and we want Pomely to create this for us. So we're gonna go press generate ideas. It's gonna bring up some ideas down here, and we're gonna be able to click one and get creative for it. So all right, so it has come back with some ideas, and we are going to look at each of these and decide which one is most in alignment with how we see our brand, our vision for it, or our campaign. So this one is the 90-day authority blueprint, demonstrating the hands-off nature of the accelerator for founders who need elite results without dedicating their own time. Obscurity is a business risk focusing on the competitive risk of market obscurity. Okay. And 90 days to brand resonance, highlighting the efficiency and speed of the 90-day sprint. So I think this one is going to do pretty good. So now it is creating 4 different images for us. So these may be different sizes, but they show over here that now you can generate animations from your campaigns in one click. We're definitely going to try that out. Okay. So here are the 4 generations that it came up with, and they look okay. I mean, they're using the images. Well, these 2 are using the images from our website, and it doesn't necessarily look like a marketing flyer. So let's say this: animate without text. Animate. Let's just see what the animation does. Let's animate that one too. But I mean, out of these, my favorite one would have to be probably this one, honestly. Like, the image isn't as much as what I would want it to do. But if you come in here, you can change the text, and it is using the fonts from my website. So that's pretty cool. So brand in no time, hands off. That's not something that I would use, but let's just say we're going to use that. You can choose your font down here. You can choose your color, you can choose your size, you can choose your height. We can change the description. And you can see that it has intuitively utilized our title, our H1 header for our website. It was space grotesque, and our body was enter, and it's used both of those, in the right place. But I would say that, these are good for ideating or just getting ideas. And if you wanted to just get something out there, I would use something like this. But if you use just a platform like Manus, you can give it very specific instructions. I'll link a video right here that's basically showing you how to duplicate any brand style and create a repeatable Gemini Gem or ChatGPT GPT to be able to, do it over and over. So this one has animated, and bam, look at that. That's actually pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. So, wow. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's see it animate this one. Did it animate this other one? Okay. Bam. So, very generic still. It's very generic still. And, you could use it if you don't have anything. but I would still opt for something like Manus to be able to get the best on brand, you know, outcomes. Like that's the best way to do it. Like if we go to library and we go to images and videos, we can see the on brand images that is created for my company. So you see all of these right here. Like these are much better than the stuff that Pomely is coming up with. But I think Pomely, if they work on it a little bit more and they actually, you know, develop a new style into it, it's hard to do that when you want it to be editable. Like if you want to go in here and have a header that's like this, like, when AI agents are creating designs, they're not necessarily, if they're looking at it from one image, that's easy to make something creative. But if it's like I have to code this in a way that it's editable, they have to place it in a certain way. Like it can't just be placed creatively. And that's the only problem that I can see them having. But I like the animate feature. I want to see this last animate. But like I said, going to Manus, or even if you guys scroll down in the description, there will be linked videos and stuff like this. Jimby Court posts, trucking posts, TVA posts. Let's just go to this one. Create a post for a 90-day sprint campaign. And we're going to put it on pro. We're going to say create image. And that's going to give a really nice output. But this one has finished. So let's take a look at this. Wow. Okay. So it kind of just, image to video comes up with something. But we see over here, it's giving me the prompt. I'm going to say create the image. And I would say that this is something that's pretty good to experiment with. Like they literally have it here that it's an experiment, So experiment with it, see what ideas you can get from your website or for any other thing that you upload. Like if we go over here and reset this, then they'll take us back through. And okay, so it's only your website, so no documents, just your website. And if you want to service clients in this way, you can do that as well. You can give them ideas. Let's say you want to charge $100 a month for social media management. You can put it in here and just use these posts. I charge thousands of dollars for social media management, so those are much more tailored and better posts. But if you want to just, service a client like this, go for it. Came up with this image. This gem isn't the absolute best for creating stuff, but you can see that it's an on brand image at least. Like this is the type of image that my brand would use. So you can use gems and stuff like that. But that is the end of the video, guys. Let me know if you learned anything, and if you did, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment what you guys are working on, what you're looking at in terms of AI, and how you feel about all of the great news that's been coming out. Did you guys hear that the OpenClaw founder is joining OpenAI? That's pretty crazy. And OpenClaw is going to go into a foundation that's supported by OpenAI, and it's going to remain open source apparently. But we'll see how that goes. You know how this goes with VCs and corporate and stuff like that. But I'm excited to see how the rest of 2026 is going to turn out, and I hope you are as well. But this has been D-Lo Brands. Be sure to join the AI Educate AI Lab. I want to show you guys really quick. So we have a free resources screen. We got starting with AI guide. We got the vibe coding guide. We got the SMB owner's mini guide to AI, and we got D-Lo's character creation guide. So these are all like free guides that you can use. And also I have a prompt in here. If you're creating AI voice agents, this is a master prompt that you can use on, if you're setting it up for clients or you're setting it up for yourself. You can use this over and over again, change out the business name, change out the details, but it's a pretty good prompt. So that's it from me. It's been D'Lo Brands, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.